What if one simple decision could turn $10,000 into $1 million fortune, or leave you scraping by with barely half that? Stick around, because I'm about to unveil the 3 wildly different paths to building wealth, and one of them could be your golden ticket, while another might leave you broke. Here's the million-dollar question. Why do some people grow their money like a money tree, while others watch it wilt, even with the same starting cash? It's not magic, it's strategy. Today, we're exploring 3 paths to wealth. The steady drip, where you invest a little bit every month like clockwork. The smart surge, where you play the market like a pro, jumping in big when prices are low. And the all-in bet, where you throw a massive chunk of cash into the market and pray for a jackpot. By the end of this video, you'll know which path could lead you to richest or ruin. Let's dive in. Imagine you're at a fork in a treasure hunt. One path is a steady stream, dripping gold coins into your bucket every month, no matter what. That's the steady drip. Another path is a wild river, where you dive in with bigger buckets when the water's calm and pull back when it's stormy. That's the smart surge. And then there's the all-in bet, where you leap into a giant vault of gold, hoping it's the right time to swim. Sound thrilling? Here's the catch. One wrong step, and you could lose everything. So, which path leads to the treasure? Let's start with the steady drip. It's the comfort food of investing, safe, reliable, and loved by financial gurus. You put in a fixed amount, say $300 a month, into stocks or funds, rain or shine. It's like watering a plant regularly, slow and steady growth. This path uses something called dollar cost averaging. Picture buying pizza slices. Some days, pizza's cheap, so you grab more slices. Other days, it's pricey, so you get fewer. Over time, your average cost balances out. Sounds perfect, right? But here's the first shock. Steady drip can miss massive opportunities. During the 2020 market crash, when stocks like Amazon dropped 30%, steady drip investors kept putting in their $300, buying fewer shares than they could have imagined, passing up a clearance sale on gold. That's where the steady drip stumbles. Now, let's explore the smart surge. This path is for the bold, the ones who watch the market like hawks. Instead of a fixed amount, you adjust your investments based on market vibes. When stocks are cheap, like during a crash, you surge in with more cash. When prices are sky high, you hold back. It's like fishing. Cast a big net when the fish are biting, and wait when they're not. Sounds genius, doesn't it? But here's the second shock. Smart surge is a high wire act. You're trying to time the market, and even Wall Street pros get it wrong 70% of the time. According to research, one bad call, and you're buying at the peak, watching your money sink. Smart surge requires guts and a crystal ball. Do have both. Hold up before you crown smart surge the winner. Let's talk about the all-in bet. This is the high-stakes, heart-pounding path. Imagine you've got $40,000, and you dump it all into the market in one go, betting on a big payoff. If you'd done this with the S&P 500 in 2010, you'd be sitting on over $150,000 today. That's the dream. But here's the third shock. The all-in bet is like jumping off a cliff with a parachute that might open. If you'd bet $40,000 at the 2008 market peak, you'd have lost half in months. Timing is everything, and most of us aren't fortune tellers. One wrong move, and your wealth takes a nosedive. So, what's the difference between these paths? Picture a road trip. The steady drip is like driving a reliable sedan at a constant speed, getting you there safely but slowly. The smart surge is like a sports car, speeding up on open roads and slowing down in traffic. But one wrong turn, and you're lost. The all-in bet, that's a rocket ship blasting off to the stars if you time it right, or crashing spectacularly if you don't. Each path depends on one thing: the market's unpredictable twists. And the market, it's like a dragon. Sometimes it's friendly, sometimes it breathes fire. Let's get real. Which path makes you the most money? Here's the juicy part. Studies like one from Charles Schwab show that over 20 years, the all-in bet often beats the others. Why? Markets tend to climb over time. If you bet big at a decent price, you ride that wave. For example, $10,000 in the S&P 500 in 2000 would be worth over $40,000 today with an all-in bet. But here's the catch. You need iron nerves to weather crashes. Steady drip is less stressful, perfect for those who want to set it and forget it. Smart surge can outshine steady drip if you're sharp, but most investors trip up trying to outsmart the market. Spoiler, the market's usually the smarter one. Imagine another scene. You're at a carnival. Steady drip is like playing the same game every visit, winning small prizes consistently. Smart surge is like hitting the high-stakes games when the odds look good, skipping the rigged ones. All-in bet. That's betting your whole wallet on one spin of the prize wheel, hoping for the jackpot. Each path fits a different vibe, but they all hinge on your risk tolerance and how long you're in the game. Here's a question to keep you hooked. What if you could mix these paths for the ultimate wealth-building hack? Some savvy investors combine steady drip with a smart surge twist, saving extra cash to jump in during market dips, like the 2022 tech crash. Or they pair steady drip with a rare all-in bet when prices are crazy low. Sounds amazing, right? But here's the final twist. The best path fails if you don't stick to it. Data shows investors who hop between strategies lose up to 1.5% a year compared to those who stay the course. That's thousands lost over a decade. So, how do you pick your path? It boils down to three things: how much risk you can handle, how long you can wait, and how much you trust your market instincts. If market dips keep you up at night, steady drip is your safe bet. If you love studying trends and taking calculated risks, smart surge might be your vibe. Got a big pile of cash and a long-term view? All-in bet could be your rocket to riches. But don't just wing it. Use tools like portfolio trackers or chat with a financial planner to map it out. Your future self will high-five you. Picture this. One last time, it's a decade from now, and you're checking your bank account. With the right path, you're chilling on a yacht, your investments growing like wildfire. With the wrong one, you're stuck wondering what went wrong. The choice is yours: steady drip, smart surge, or all-in bet. Which path are you taking? If this blew your mind, you're gonna lose it when you hear about the one investing trick billionaires use to stay ahead. It's not what you expect. Smash that subscribe button, hit the bell, and drop a comment. Which path sounds like you, and why? Let's keep the wealth building vibes going, and I'll see you in the next video.